Hello my friends, so looks like I have finally opened my blog after that I was considering the idea for over a year, so it took me some time. And the reason why I'm also shooting this video is that I was thinking it might be nice to add some extra video explanation to the article, or anyway, for those of you that prefer watch videos rather than reading. So, for this first article, I decided to talk about a topic that is very important for me as a man and that is part of my daily life, we can say, and is being a gentleman, not only in a relationship, but in general, in a daily life. You know, the funny thing or interesting thing is that the inspiration for this article came from my ex-girlfriends, and especially from one of them, that one day defined me as the type of a man that every girl should meet before their wedding. And when with surprise I asked why so, she told me because that way they will understand how they should be treated by their future husband. So I took these words as a very nice compliment, of course, but they made me also reflect. And thinking about it, I realized that many things that for me as men are normal in the way I'm dealing or behaving with girls, for many guys are not. And all of it immediately made sense to me because then I started to connect these words with the fact of many of my ex-girlfriends writing to me after our breakup, after some time of course, and telling me how they were struggling to find someone else able to make them not feel but treat in the same way. So it's not that for them it became impossible to fall in love with other guys, no. But from the other side they were remembering the way I was treating them and somehow comparing it with how they felt in this matter with the guys that came after. So basically it's like I made an impression on them and this impression was unforgettable. So now an advice for the guys that are watching this video. It's true that being an asshole can make you sexy, can make you attractive, girls like it, even love it, there is no doubt about this. But from the other side, as I just described you, being a gentleman will make a great impression and will make you unforgettable. Doesn't matter if this girl is just, you know, a friend, your date, your girlfriend, one night stand, a colleague. If you will treat a girl properly, she will remember about you always. So in practice, how I do this? Well, it's easier than you think. Very basic concepts. You know, I'm the type of a man that likes to open doors, offer for a drink, for a dinner, and still doesn't matter if, you know, I'm going out with a friend, a colleague, a date, my girlfriend. I like to give attentions, I like to take care of my style, of my clothing. I like to propose always, you know, a good mix of smart and funny conversations. I like to ask questions rather, you know, that talk only about myself. I try to be empathic, and every time before, you know, doing anything or saying anything, I'm thinking like 2-3 times how this person would react. And last but not the least, I'm not forcing anything, especially when it comes to sex. Always remember that the real G point of every girl is her brain. Her brain, her brain. And this means that if you force her to do something that she doesn't really feel comfortable with, she will not enjoy it, and you will not enjoy it as well. That's why for me it's pointless and doesn't give me any pleasure. So I must say that this attitude combined with my experiences taught me a lot about women and girls, what they want, what they need, and what they are looking for. And it's true that every girl is unique and deserves to be treated as a unique rose. But at the same time, we guys, as the girls, we are humans, and for this we stick to the Maslow hierarchy. I'm trying to say it with the, you know, sort of fake British accent as Google Translate just show me. Maslow hierarchy of needs, that if you watch at the picture in my article, presents the very basic human needs. So at the very base of it, you will find those basic needs that, as we all know, are Wi-Fi, battery in the phone, and then those needs related to the survival of the species, so food, reproduction, breathing, sleeping. And starting from this correlation, to summarize, we can say that most of problems of every girl can be solved with good talk, with good food and good sex. But even good shopping might help. And look, that we guys work even easier. Imagine that we just need good football, good sex, good beer, and for me, even a good pizza works. So, next time that you will be going for a date, remember my words and remember to take her out for a drink or for a dinner. Be nice, listen to what she's saying, and look at her eyes rather than her neckline. And look, even if you don't think so, even if you are careful, they always see when you look there. I don't know how they do, but they always notice it. So, avoid it. Make her questions rather than talk only about yourself to show off. Be self-confident, but without exaggerate, or you will be annoying. Keep some mystery. Avoid weird invitations to your place. Well, unless she's not forcing you, so in this case you can make this sacrifice. And please, really, please, dress proper. I mean, man, you can dress like this when you're going for the gym or to play football with your friends. But when you're going for a date, please dress like you're going for a date. Lastly, but probably one of the most important things, don't force anything. Don't try to make her do something she's not willing to do, because she will not enjoy for sure, you will not enjoy either, and probably you're gonna waste something good that maybe you have built during the evening. So that's it. I hope you were taking notes, and I assure you that if you will follow at least the 50% of my advices, you will leave a very good impression. You know, women are one of the biggest mysteries of this planet, and this is probably what makes them so attractive, interesting, and fascinating for us. At the same time, there isn't a real recipe to make a girl fall in love with you. But this is at the same time what makes this seduction game so interesting, no? And yes, being a gentleman might not be enough to conquer the heart of a girl, but if really one sort of recipe exists, in my opinion, you can consider being a gentleman as a very good ingredient. This will be always appreciated, and I can assure you that every girl that will meet you and know you as a gentleman will always remember about you. So remember about my words, remember about my advices, and see you next time.